So, good morning, good morning, good morning. And we are back again with another daily transfer update. As you can see, the main man is on the TV screen, and we're going to talk about his comments in a little while. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Make sure you're sticking a thumbs up on the video if you haven't already. Not only that, I will be back later on today with a press conference reaction at some point. It should be this afternoon that he's doing his press conference, Tapas Pulis, for the Europa League game, which is kind of a dead rubber, really. We've already qualified from the group, but it's still going to be a game I'm doing a watch along for. I'm still looking forward to seeing if he puts Balogun up front instead of some of the other players that we've got that have been stinking the gaff out for weeks. So keep your eyes peeled for that. The Premier League transfer update will be dropping in about 3 hours, about 10:30. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. And we are going to start off talking about Fabrizio. He's one of the world's renowned football journalists when it comes towards transfers. We've obviously had him on the channel as well. That's how we roll. And if you haven't checked that video out, that was from the summertime when we were linked to Houssem Aouar, Thomas Partey, etc., etc. So make sure you go and check that video out. But he has spoken about Szoboszlai, and he says he is sure that he will be moving in January. In around 2 weeks. We'll know where he is going. Arsenal and AC Milan are looking at his situation, but there are other clubs keeping an eye on him. Arsenal is definitely one because they need that exact type of player. Not only that, he has said, I expect something special from Arsenal in the January window. And obviously that's caused our fans to go into pandemonium. Obviously with Houssem Aouar, Szoboszlai, so many other players that we've been linked to already, and the window's not even open for just under a month now. And listen, it's kind of funny because I think a lot of people have forgotten we need to get rid of players before we can sign players. We need to get rid of at least 3 players before we can bring 1 player in. Otherwise, we are going to have a situation again where there's going to be players registered and not registered. We've obviously already got 2 players, Ozil and Socrates, that are not registered for Premier League games. So unless we get rid of a player, we can't bring a player in. Otherwise, that's now then going to be 3 players, if we did that are going to not be in the squads. And we're paying wages to these guys. Obviously, they want to play football. And if we're paying their wages, you'd like to think that they'd be in squads. But at the same time, I think the best bit of business we can do in this January window is clear the contracts, not even bother going and getting anyone. Clear the contracts for me. Yes, of course, I'd love to sign some players, but I think it's a more important task ahead that we get rid of Mesut Ozil off the wage bill, pay him off. We get rid of Shkodran Mustafi, Socrates, Kolasinac, just pay him off. And if that means that we don't sign anyone and we pay their wages off, so then when we go into the summer window, we've got a war chest for players, then I'm all for that. You know, at the end of the day, these players are on big money. Socrates is on 100 grand a week. Mesut Ozil's on 350. Kolasinac's over 100 grand, and Mustafi as well. Straight away, you're talking about 700 grand a week that we could save straight off the wage bill by terminating their contract. So if you pay them off, well, short-term pain for long-term gain, in my opinion. And listen, when this guy speaks, he's normally pretty spot on. He don't get much wrong, if I'm honest. I know with the Thomas Partey thing, he was a little bit late to the party, forgive the pun. But at the end of the day, he does get pretty much everything spot on. And if he says that we're going to be in for something special in the summer, in January, then I have no reason to doubt him. The thing is, I just look at it, this is Arsenal, man, and Arsenal move in mysterious ways. Arsenal long us out. Arsenal are the PR football club. As I'm recording this at 11:20 at night, my time, Real Madrid fans are in meltdown wanting Zidane sacked because he lost to Shakhtar Donetsk, and they're sat 3rd in their Champions League group. So that's how big clubs move, you know. They've won Champions League after Champions League with that guy. He was an absolute baller of a footballer. I was lucky enough to see him all the way through his career, and they want him sacked. And we're sitting here trusting a process that don't exist, with our fans getting all giddy because Mikel Arteta won 2 trophies. It's embarrassing, man. You know, at the end of the day, there's a reason Real Madrid are the biggest and best club in the world. And that is because they have fans with an elite mindset. And if our fans had an elite mindset, our club would pay these contracts off in the summer. They won't know, because our fans will be sitting there getting all excited, tracking planes, tracking Addison Lees, following players on Instagram, DMing them, chatting absolute crap all through January in the hope that these players come and sign for us. Sorry, it's not about that. It's about expecting and demanding better for the football club, and better for the football club, in my opinion, is paying off these players and getting them out the club. Then you can go and do the business in the summer. And I want to see the kids play. I don't want to see these crap footballers play anymore. I'm sick and tired of them. Put the kids in the team and have a real go with the kids, and we'll see who's good and who ain't. And not only that, they'd also be putting themselves in the shop window. So if they are half decent, we keep them. If they're not, then we bin them and we get a few quid, because now they've played a few games in the Premier League. But I'd love to know your thoughts on his comments. That'd be great if you could put it in the comment section down below. Don't forget also, I will be back, like I said, with the Premier League transfer update. And also, I will be back with another live stream. Hopefully that live stream will be the press conference, depending on what time Mikel Arteta does it. It is a home game, so normally they're kind of early. But the away ones are normally late, 7, 8 o'clock at night. So I'm hoping that he does an early one. I can do the stream, and then obviously we can look forward to the game and do a preview in that tomorrow. But smash a like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. We're very close to 50,000 subscribers, which is madness. And over 1 million views again last month. So thank you very much. We're going for 2 mil this month. But leave it in the comment section. Do you think we are going to sign anyone, first and foremost? If so, is that player going to be special? They'd have to be special to come to Arsenal, let's be real. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on all of that. And give me some names. Let me know what names you think could potentially come to us, which names could potentially leave. And like I said, we have got too many players as it is. So if we're going to go and buy anyone, surely players have to leave. But what do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber. There we go. What do I know? Make sure you're back again at 10:30. Show some love on the Premier League videos as well. And all have a wonderful Wednesday, whatever it is you're doing. Make sure you're staying safe and staying alert. We're in Christmas month, and a COVID Christmas madness scenes. But all have a wonderful day. Laters, peeps.